Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, and I'm here with a quick video today. It's not automotive related, so if you're not here for those kinds of videos, feel free to skip ahead. But I'm hoping that this video can help somebody out because I recently got my channel hacked on YouTube, and the whole channel got shut down actually. So I'm talking about how that happened to me and what you can do to prevent that, and if that does happen to you, how to recover it. And I had success recovering my channel in just a couple of days, and I've heard stories of people having it done in a few weeks. Luckily, my case was 3 days. That may not be the case for you. I may have got lucky, or the system may have just gotten a lot better. So the morning it happened, well, rewind. The night it happened, I didn't know it happened because late at night, I got some emails to my phone that said my account had been logged into in a different device. And I didn't see those emails because I was going to sleep. And so when I woke up in the morning, I noticed I could not log into my account, and there was a live stream going on. And somebody sent me a message on Instagram saying, hey man, if you're not selling stocks, somebody may have hacked your account. And sure enough, they did. So I couldn't log into my account. I had noticed at that point that I had gotten several emails, and then my account was deactivated. But I had two-step verification enabled on my account, and we started doing a lot of research at, oh my goodness, what is going on here? So we found out through some research that this has been a pretty common issue for about a year, and YouTube's kind of kept it on the down low for whatever reason. My biggest complaint was the fact that they didn't warn people how to prevent this from happening. And, albeit it may have been inevitable for some people, maybe even myself included, they also haven't established a system that's straightforward on how to recover your channel. Again, luckily I was able to do it quickly, but for the first few hours, I was very frustrated trying to figure out where to go from here, because when your channel's monetized, you have what's called creator support on YouTube, where you can talk to a person and get some help, with whatever you're doing. But when your channel is deactivated, you no longer have a monetized channel. You have no way to log in and to talk to a real person, so it's all robots. This is the biggest complaint I've heard everybody talk about when I was doing research on how to recover my channel. It's all robots, and so you don't feel like you're getting anywhere, even though you may be getting somewhere with those robots. Trying to log in, they had changed my backup information, so the phone number and the backup email, so I was completely unable to log into my account. And I think this may have happened through program that I downloaded that I wasn't aware was probably a virus. And so I've heard of people downloading things to their phones. That's like a SIM swap, that people would get information from their card, because two-step verification was using my phone, and I never got any notifications about two-step verification trying to log into my device elsewhere. So I'm assuming it was through my phone, but the only thing I had downloaded was on my computer, so it could have been through there as well. I'm not sure how computers work super well, so it's up in the air. I'm not sure how they got my information, but it was probably because I clicked on something that I shouldn't have clicked on. And I think I did have antivirus activated, but it may just not have caught it. So that's how people are getting it. They'll send you, I've heard stories of people sending you offers to do sponsorships where you download a video game or something, but it's not a video game. It's a file that's going to steal your information. And people doing SIM swaps. So make sure that you have as many two-factor verifications enabled as possible. You can do ones where you have And real quickly here as well, I did also reset my phone and my computer to get rid of anything that may have harmed it. I didn't mention that since I'm not sure where it came from. I reset both my devices to clear that out. Physical chips you put in your computer. Now with newer iPhones and Samsung devices, you can have Bluetooth connection to your computer, so you need to accept it on your phone, but your phone also needs to be present with its signature on Bluetooth as a added security, which are called security keys. And so doing something like that, and I didn't have a password I shared with other devices, so that can be a reason as well, but again, I didn't have that. Anyway, so my account got hacked. I think the best thing that could happen was it got shut down. I'm not sure exactly how the system works, but I've heard if you delete, somebody logs in your thing, they change your information, they delete your original videos, it can be harder to get them back. So luckily they live streamed a scam, which got my channel shut down within about 6 minutes, which is, again, I think one of the best things that happened, because it saved all the information. My channel disappeared and they couldn't change anything about it anymore because it was deactivated. And what I did, and I've heard people talking to YouTube on Twitter and getting direct messages, but I went to Google Community Support because Google and YouTube are owned by the same company. YouTube's owned by Google. So I went to Google Community Support, where you can't actually talk to somebody, but after I was unsuccessful in logging in my account, trying to recover my account like 30 times I tried, I went to Community Support, which is kind of like a forum, and I started reading through all these people who had their accounts hacked, and I noticed that people were helping them, and I'm like, who are these people? Well, they were just answering the questions on the community support. So I posted my own question on community support. I said, help, my channel was hacked, and I'm unable to recover it. And within like 12 hours, somebody had emailed me back or responded to that form, which sent me an email saying, hey, give me as much, this information, this, and we'll get back with you. Well, I worked in a call center before where we had to take detailed reports, and so I knew how to make a concise report, answering all that guy's questions and giving him the information that he needed, which I think helped the process go quicker because he said, answer me these 3 questions and tell me this. And so I answered all of his questions with a little bit of detail to each, something that may confuse him if there was anything. And then I answered his question, and then he emailed me back and said, thank you for that information. Obviously you're frustrated, and we're going to try and help you as fast as possible. I got that email the next morning, and then I said, thank you. And I said, and then he said, try this. They sent me a link to a recovery page. I was able to recover my email, and I said, thanks. And I said, are you also going to recover my YouTube account? Because I hadn't asked about YouTube specifically. I just said, help my Google account. I can't log in. But I didn't say I need my YouTube account recovered, so I wanted to double check. And they said, yeah, we'll recover your YouTube account as well. We'll try to. And although it may not be possible, we're going to work on it. And you may not hear back from us for a while because of COVID, but we're going to try and do it. And then that afternoon, they had gotten my YouTube channel back. I noticed notifications on my notification icon on my YouTube where I had been automatically logged in. So it took about 3 days, which was most awesome, and I'm very grateful for. So that's in my experience, because that's the only way I did it. That's the best way to do it. Be concise. Go to Google Community Support. Say, my account was hijacked and shut down, or whatever your circumstance is. They'll ask you for some information. Just read through carefully. I know you'll want to be in a rush and be like, type it all out and send it to them. Just read through it carefully. Be like, they want me to answer this. 5 minutes isn't going to make a difference. Read through it carefully at that point and give them all the information they need. Otherwise, they're going to have to come back 4 or 5, 12 hours later, answer your email, but they're not going to have all the information, so they're going to have to ask you another question. Then you're going to have to respond. Then it's going to take another 12 hours. So just take your time in the first place, answer all the questions they have, and then give them that information. And in my case, that worked excellent. They were able to help me out. They sent me a link to recover my Google account. I recovered it, and then shortly after, my YouTube was recovered as well. So, but how to prevent that? Again, I don't know what happened in the first place. I'm not tech savvy, but I have updated to high security passwords. My password was moderate, so it wasn't easy to hack. But I've used an automatic password generator to make new passwords for all my accounts just in case. And I've set up a new 2-step verification, and I'm not downloading anything on this computer that I'm not positive what it is. If I have to do something like that, maybe I would go to like the public library, explore the file, and then maybe put it on a hard drive and take it back to my personal computer. Somewhere public where they erase all the information on the computers and you're not going to harm their computer. But they may not let you do that either way. So I'm just going to be super careful with any files that I download. If I get a sponsorship offer from anybody, now I know that. I'm not going to download any files for any sponsorships. I'm just going to say, hey, send me the information some other way. I'm not going to download anything on my computer that would be possibly harm it. And then I'm also going to set up the Bluetooth security key with my phone as well, which I have already done. It's working well. Your phone has to be present physically with your computer in order to access it, so somebody can't bypass your 2-step verification in a different location. You can also, if your phone isn't new enough, I just got a new phone, but my iPhone 6S wasn't new enough to have this feature available. You can also purchase security keys online that will do the same thing. So I'll put a link in the description down below with their physical keys that you have to have next to your computer or plugged into your computer in order to access it. That way, if somebody does have all your information elsewhere, they still can't access your stuff. But again, I think it's just being smart about not downloading anything and protecting my devices, changing my passwords frequently. And it may be inevitable sometimes, but now I know if I have to go back through community support, I know how to talk to those people and how to get a hold of them. And again, it seems like at the beginning you're only talking to robots, and then all of a sudden, hey, it worked. So just go to community support, ask for some help, and somebody will get back with you, and then just answer their questions. And best of luck to you. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you haven't got hacked. Hopefully this is helping you avoid getting hacked, just knowing what to look out for. If you've been hacked and you had a different experience, leave it in the comments down below, or something that you would do differently. I'm Ernest. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you out, consider subscribing or checking out our other videos if they're what you like. And we'll see you on the next episode of Roadside Rescue. GoPro, stop recording.